We're here with Lieutenant Colicci. Her troop just won high point at the Regimental show, California Rangers Regimental show. So how long have you been in Rangers?
Just over 8 years.
Okay, and why would a kid want to be in Rangers?
Rangers teaches a lot of things that other youth organizations don't. Respect, organization, determination, leadership, and it all kind of combines it and puts it into horseback riding, which a lot of people don't usually get to do. And it's just a good, all-around, well-rounded organization that kids can grow up through, make great friends, kind of like a second family.
Okay, so how does that help the kids and the community?
It helps the kids. A lot of the kids in Rangers mature a lot faster and can kind of handle themselves better, get used to doing adult things before most kids. And we go out and do things in the community that help kind of do clothing drives, food drives. We do demonstration rides with the Eagle Troop and kind of put it out there, and then it brings other kids into the community and it helps other younger kids bring up kind of their attitude and morale.
Okay, great. Congratulations. So
You
won
we won
drill and
drill, sponsorships, high point equitation, and overall high point.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
To begin with, I started off by looking at the safety plan and started comparing it to the CSEA comprehensive plan, and I've also been researching other districts to see what their plans look like and comparing them. What I'm trying to do is make sure that ours is the most up-to-date it can be and the most, I'm losing the word here for a moment, but the most effective plan for our students. Some of the things that I've done in addition to working with that, and with recent events in Aurora, Connecticut, Bakersfield today, my focus right now is on security. So I'm not ignoring the other issues that are within that plan, but right now I'm working on security. I went to the schools and I reviewed the closed-circuit TV systems. I got the company who installed the system at Vasquez High School to come out and work with me and give me some recommendations on modifications and upgrades to the system. And the things that I am working on, I will meet with the superintendent and give those suggestions they need to deal with. Another thing I did was I've been fortunate to network with Deputy Short, and he and I have become pretty close. We talk 3, 4, 5 times a week. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to obtain outside IP addresses for each one of the closed-circuit systems so that the Palmdale Sheriffs will be able to access our systems in the event of a major occurrence or an unusual occurrence at one of the schools. I'm I'm going to be meeting with each one of the principals and discussing what unique issues they have at their site. What goes on in Vasquez is not going to do the same thing that goes on here. So I want to find out from each one of them what they're uncomfortable with, what they're comfortable with, and continue working along that lines. I made some notes that I'd like to refer to. I'm considering the feasibility of a hotline for somebody to call in who's uncomfortable maybe talking to me or talking to you or talking to the principal that may have heard something. Most of these incidents that occur in school violence, the plotter cannot keep a secret. They have shared it with somebody. One of the problems that we have in getting that information is that students have a code of silence. And one of the things that I make an effort of doing is working with students, talking to the students, spending time letting them know who I am, and gaining some trust so that I can be a person they can come to and talk to. But there's still going to be other students that are going to feel uncomfortable about that. This may give them an avenue to let us know if there's a threat going on, if there's an issue that needs to be addressed. So that came to mind.
I'm curious what you consider, Donna Kennedy. I'm curious what you consider lockdown, because clearly at this point, the school's version, superintendent's version of lockdown isn't the equivalent of my understanding of lockdown. You're saying the sub pool is training. I know numerous teaching subs, used to be secretarial subs, aides. I've been a sub with this district for 6 years. I've never heard a single word. So you can say that they're trained, you can say that she trains them regularly now, never been trained, never heard a word. So something's missing there. I'm curious, the hotline open for reports, open for drug, suicidal kids, cutting, they all know that, they all hear that. Are we talking about it being open as a mental health tool, a preventative tool, or simply, as you say, a hotline if you know someone's thinking about shooting up the place? I'm curious about that. And you say that you have other people aside from Mr. Metcalf out there. I'd be really curious for you to stop in at lunchtime and breaks and see how often you see anybody besides him out there. I know you said Ms. Barnes is out there. Again, I asked you to follow up on that. Question that, check that, because that isn't my experience and I'm there frequently